you guys ready for some food? Are you ready? Hi, good morning. You were kind of upside down there for a minute. Hey. Come on, Tux, let's go. Tuxie. Come on, Tux, let's go. I got yours right here. Good boy. Come on, honey. Let's go to your spot. That's my boy. Here you go. Oh, spider web in the face. It was in the door frame. Good morning, buddy. This guy, he needs to take his web someplace else. That's no fun. There comes Ruby. It's Friday. Yay! There's the promise of more sleep over the weekend. I'm so excited. Fresh water for Marty. Actually, I've seen Tux up here. I've seen Stripe up here. I think I've seen all of them up here. And the solar thing does work, although it's not necessarily running too much of the day. There's a good bit of shade here. I think Don's fixing to come back up on his unicycle. Oh, we're fasting today since we didn't fast yesterday, and I'm missing my cream and my coffee. Seriously missing it. Hey there, you very efficient waterer in the morning.
Hey, you know I got a job to do.
Impressive.
What?
Balancing in motion while you're putting the watering can up.
Well, yeah, you know, you don't want me to walk everywhere, right? I mean, you know.
So you guys want to hear the story about Don's shirt? I want to...
Don't say that. You don't have to do that. But you can tell them if you want to.
So Don comes up to me last night and he goes, "Kitten, there's a problem with my shirt. I don't understand what happened." And I'm like, "What's that?" And he shows me all these little tiny holes in the bottom of his shirt. I mean, seriously, little tiny holes. Yeah, they're not going to be able to see it, but they'll get the gist. Trust me, there's holes. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's because you wore that shirt the day you cut the titanium. Remember you told me because it was cotton it didn't hurt the shirt?"
Yeah, well, it didn't hurt the cotton part of the shirt.
So we had a good laugh because he didn't remember that was the shirt he had on. He was just puzzled as to why he had holes in his shirt.
Why did she buy me these holy shirts?
Yeah, he goes, "I think you brought this shirt home from Guardian Angel. Has got a problem with it." I'm like, no, it was like a brand new shirt. I said, "Throw it away, throw it away."
I got 5 or 10 more good years in it.
No. Goodness, something upset the neighborhood dogs. It's not Stripe, but I hear Stripe down there in the tree somewhere. I see a small tree branch on Don's fancy Japanese maple down there. He'll have to go down and throw that off into the woods. Everybody's doing good this morning. Well, all you kitties hold down the fort for me, okay? Got a Marty in the chair over here. Actually, that's Morris. And a Tux over here. Y'all just be good. I got everybody but a Marty. I'm sure Marty's close by. Good morning, Ruby. Bright today. Ruby says it's 67. It wasn't feeling too bad out there this morning when I was feeding the cats. Don and I should have a enjoyable walk, enjoyable weather for our walk this morning. There's a white Y behind me. There was a bolt in traffic behind me there at that last light. Don said they were not paving yesterday afternoon, so I don't know. I don't think they'll be paving this early either. We'll see about this afternoon. Try to remember to leave a little early, get through Friday and get through Fuquay on Friday, lunchtime traffic, and then also deal with over here. There's a white Model 3. The sun is bright, headed east in the morning. So they decided to implement you have to show your ID in order to get on campus this morning, and they had traffic backed up onto Oakwood Avenue, like the whole little road down to the security gate and then out onto the street out there. I don't know. I'm sure they had their reasons. It just, we've had to show the COVID vaccination card a few times before. But we haven't had to show the ID before. But maybe they, you know, have had some people coming on campus that don't belong here. They're just, I'm sure they're just trying to keep people safe. The unfortunate thing is that it made Johnny late for class. It's now 7:38. We were in line somewhere between 7 and 10 minutes trying to get up to the drop-off point. So nothing we can do about it except for follow procedure and get there when we get there. But it was really slowing down the line this morning. Hopefully they won't continue to do that every day. Although there was a sign, a little piece of paper taped to the window that basically said everybody has to show their ID every time. So, but they've implemented that stuff before and it lasts for a week or two and then they quit. So we'll see. We just do what we're told. The line's gotten a little shorter now, but there were at least 10 early college families still waiting to get through the security gate. You could tell, parents driving, kids in the passenger seat. Well, I'm just gonna say I really hope they're not paving this afternoon. I know they gotta do it, but I don't know. I just particularly don't want to deal with it on a Friday afternoon. Traffic is always worse on Friday. So Don messaged me and said that he won't be available to go walk until like 9:05, 9:10, so I didn't have to rush. He's got a job running at 9 and he needs to stick around and make sure it goes off okay. So normally we would head out at 8:50, 9 o'clock at the latest. It's really not that much later than normal, but he's right. I've got an extra 10 to 15 minutes if I want it before I've got to get to the house. I'm going to go into the old Garner Target and see if I can find any more of those Matchbox cars that I found yesterday. It was a great haul, but I was missing the the Cybertruck. Oh, so they're doing something in here, huh? Eggs Up Grill and a Harbor Freight, Donnie. There's a Harbor Freight in Garner now. Uh-oh. Yeah, if Fuquay gets a Target someday, I won't complain about that. Not that I would go as often as Walmart, but still, it would be nice. I hit the jackpot. F-150 Lightning, Roadster, red Model Y, blue Model X. I didn't know about the blue Model X. Still no Cybertruck. Michelle's going to try to check the other Garner Target for me today. And I might try the Garner Walmart on the way home this afternoon. It's feeling pretty nice out here again today.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot my hat though. Let me reach in and grab my hat. It's not fair when we have to pick up hard seltzer
really,
and we don't get it. But Donnie, conveniently, since this is going to be can number 4, they've left you a bag over here.
Can number 5.
5. Okay, they've left us a bag. So yeah, if you're going to throw down all your cans, leave a bag.
Hey, I can see the trees are just thin. I can tell just a little bit of the leaves have come down. It sort of changed the look.
Yep. We'll be able to see off into the woods here soon enough. So Don was saying that he supports, what'd you call them?
Yeah, well, instead of having red light cameras, I'm all for having litter cameras to catch people littering, and especially with they're throwing away their beer cans. You know, that could be a really positive thing.
Yeah, I don't know what time for sure people are throwing that stuff down, but Don and I figured that they could write 3 or 4 DUIs a day for, you know, until they caught on that that wasn't a spot you throw your stuff out. So let's say 3 or 4 for a week.
Yeah.
If the cops would just, you know, be stealth over there, it would be pretty easy.
I think he's, I don't think that's good.
I don't know if he's a copperhead or not. He's
Well,
not,
you,
he could be,
go up there and
you
find
know,
out.
he could be one of those water snakes.
Well,
He's not very copperheady.
I'm not going to go over there and find
Well,
out.
I'm not asking you to find out. I'm just studying him. The water snakes have similar markings to copperhead, and I'm going to say I don't see triangles. I don't think he's a copperhead, but he's sure. Don walked within a foot of him and never seen him, and he's not. I wonder why he's not moving. But we're going to leave him. We're going to leave.
It's not good.
We're going to leave him alone, though.
Yeah, we won't see if he's alive or dead. Not my job.
Right. I went to take a picture, and he moved his head, and then he slithered off into the foliage. Don insists it was a copperhead, and I concede to you. I just if he'd have been stretched out versus coiled up, I could have got a better look at him. But a lot of people think those water snakes are copperheads, and they're not.
Right.
They get killed because out of fear and misunderstanding, and I'm just sort of sensitive to it. It really doesn't matter to me what he was. But I am glad that he slithered off into the underbrush, because there are several people on the trail that are deathly afraid of them. And I mean, the one lady, after she saw the snake the one day, she swore she'd never come down the trail again. I'd like to tell her I didn't think she was any safer up at South Park, because they could be slithering across the track up there too, but I kept that thought to myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, Donnie thought maybe they were taking some things off of it. It's not any shorter.
Right, I was thinking maybe some of those antennas, obviously they're changing them out, replacing them with something better, I assume.
Yeah, one can only hope.
Down the old ones and putting the new ones back up, but there's fewer things up there at the very top, in my opinion, basically, what I recollect.
It's nice out here. The breeze today is particularly pleasant. I had to cinch my hat on a little tighter. It was trying to blow away. It was so windy. All right, Donnie, one more.
That's right, this is last lap.
I'm serious. We're approaching weather good enough to want to be out here today. I sit, they come. Hi, Marty. Yes, come rub up against me, sweetheart. Marty, it's a statue. It's not a real cat. It's a statue. It's been there for 2 or 3 months. You just now noticing it? Psst. Poor Marty, I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist. It won't hurt you. It doesn't smell like a cat, does it? Marty. It seems like I just got home, but I'm headed back downtown to pick Johnny up. I gave Marty and Tuck some attention. They were the two that came onto the boardwalk to see me, which is the two that typically come, although Stripe or Morris sometimes show up. And I looked up one Lego thing in the house, and then it was basically time to go. Of course, we got started a little late on our walk today because of Don and I both taking time to do something before we headed out. But I am planning on stopping at the Walmart in Garner. They don't normally have as good a Matchbox selection, but it can't hurt to look. Well, we have clouds in the sky, but I don't think they're going to lead to rain today. At least they're not supposed to lead to rain today. I'm going to be on time for a 12 o'clock pickup, so that's good. I'll let Johnny know where I am when I'm going past the Cookout Bojangles.
By a steadier, brighter source as Krylov pulled a small electric lantern from his pack and placed it on the floor. Krylov, Marcus said, choking out the words in between fits of coughing.
Well, I don't see a flagman, so I would say that I am spared having to deal with paving this afternoon. And I am thrilled to not be having to deal with paving this afternoon. Yeah, it says the work is expected to go through 9/23. So that's the next 2 weeks that the flyer they have strapped to the utility poles. I guess that's a guesstimate. I don't know how far it extends east. Is it a quarter mile, a half mile? I don't know. We love spotting the e-bus downtown. Well, it says it's not in service right now. I mean, that's common amongst the buses downtown. Sometimes they're not actually on a route, but neat. We see it more in the morning than we see it in the afternoon. So here at Hammond Road and Rush Street, there's a pretty serious accident that basically has the road closed. I think we're being told we have to go right or we have to go left here. There's no through in our lane. We've only been waiting about 5 minutes, and we're basically here at the light now. So hopefully in another 5 minutes we'll be directed around it. And obviously we hope nobody was hurt. I witnessed the only car accident that I've actually seen happen since I've been driving Johnny downtown to school was at this intersection coming home in the morning when Johnny wasn't in the car. And 2 cars collided and one guy got spun around, and I got footage that I passed off to the police. So this does happen here sometimes for whatever reason. Johnny's snoozing and I'm going into the Garner Walmart. I try to park near the extra cameras. Sad that they need the extra cameras at this Walmart, but it is what it is. Let's find some more Hot Wheels or Matchbox. I had to check out the inflatables to see if Michelle or I needed anything this year. I don't think she has Zero the dog. I think she should add him for Jack. They have some of the best 3-dimensional cards. I bet Michelle would really like that one. I kind of like the pumpkins and the black kitty. No luck. The Matchbox here are really boring. I didn't buy anything, and I have to say that the people greeter really stared me down as I walked back out without having a package. I wanted to holler at them and go, I promise I didn't steal anything. I was going to buy 2 little stick scarecrows and a thing of hand sanitizer that had Baby Yoda on it for Michelle. But the lines were crazy and they had nothing open on the garden end, only on the grocery end, not even the self-checkout. And I'm like, that's a big store. I am not walking. Not doing that. They need to have the self-checkouts open at least on both ends. It's been a common problem with this store, so I'm not too surprised. Anyway, it was a nice walk, but no merchandise. I'm going in to pick up a Longaberger basket liner. It did not have a price on it yesterday, and store policy is, we'll price it, you have to come back tomorrow. It's not a real popular policy, I have to say. But anyway, that's what I'm going in for. I wonder if they put out any more fall or Halloween stuff. Right as we were leaving yesterday, they rolled out some linens and I got 1 hand towel, so it's possible. I'm sure Johnny would be wishing that that not be the case because it'll take longer. Hi! There's a little one up there behind the stump. Hi guys! The parts I need to fix the candy corn guys came, so fix them I will. all fixed up. One for me, one for Michelle. These are the gel clings I got yesterday, so it's time to redo spring flowers and the Easter bunny with some Halloween spook. And I probably have a few more Halloween gel clings in the drawer where I keep them. I try to buy them on clearance. These at Target, they were only $1, so that's good. They've kind of gotten crazy expensive lately, like $3 or $4, which I don't do. But I should go see what else I have so I can blend. Much better. I don't know how well it's illuminated right now. When it's sunny or when the light's coming in, you can see it better. You're looking right comfy, Morris. Oh, I don't want to make you go away, honey. You're a good boy. Oh, big stretch. I cleaned out my closet and got the trash from the little cans in the house and finished that Lego thing and put new towels for Panther and Gray on the front porch and wiped down the front porch a little bit. Now I'm going to blow the driveway. I have not sat down since we came home. Don's going to drive me and Johnny up to Taekwondo, and then me and Don are going to go to Home Depot. I need something to keep me busy since we're not having dinner. Already pretty much worked myself to death, but I'm not ready to pile up yet.
Friday night date night.
Yeah, last year our trip to see Halloween stuff cost you a black cat pillow.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We don't have any purses or wallets.
I forgot my purse. Well, I remembered my phone and my camera. That was the important stuff, and I'm here. He's got his wallet though. Well, they do have pumpkins and corn stalks and a tropical plant that looks like autumn colors, and they got tons of stuff. Very cool. It's your favorite place at Home Depot. Don would never be caught dead in the garden center if it wasn't for me. They have it all out. Yay! So not to be confused with the Christmas, but this is Fire Blaze. I like the green and purple. That's pretty cool. I really like this. They want $30 for it though. It's not $30 cool, but it's pretty cool. I like it. So Don had wanted to get a bag of asphalt pothole filler. We have a pothole. Haven't tried that before, but last time you had the guy come out and he dug up a whole section and put a whole new section down, but we're gonna try this first this time.
Yeah.
South Park's packed, and I think there's a game on all 3 fields. Baseball game. Coming out of South Park, I happened to look over and, oh, it's still there, but it's down. Maybe they just lowered it for the weekend.
Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Flags being flown at half-mast for the Queen. There's a good bit of activity here at Fleming Loop Park. Several soccer games going on. But you're just pulling out all of the brownie points tonight, huh?
Yep. I'm trying to make my girl happy.